So was this movie any good? Was this any movie was this movie better than the comics? Ooh, I love being a turtle. Yep. Let's take a look. This is mine and Dark Knight's review of Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Here we go. What's going on, you guys? I'm as always Mr. Gurren512 with Dark Knight 987, and tonight we're going to give you our next review. This is for Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and because we saw this movie, we're going to talk about the plot. And we also and big spoilers for you guys as well. There's going to be big spoilers involved in this. So we're going to talk about the plot and all that. So let us, first of all, talk about who directed and starred and all that in this movie. Alright. So, this movie was directed by Jake Castorina. Castorina? I think that's how you pronounce it. This movie was based on the comics by James Tynion the Fourth and Freddie Williams II. This film stars a phenomenal voice cast involving Troy Baker, Darren Criss, Kyle Mooney, Baron Vaughn, Eric Baza, Richard Bloom, Ben Giroux, Cass Anvar, and Andrew Kushino. So before we start the plot, I'm gonna say that this movie was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Was it better than the comics? It's kind of up there a little bit with the comic, but when we get into the plot, we'll talk more about that. But let's get into the plot and talk about this. So, before we do, if you have not seen the movie, please get off this video. Go to like a website or something like that, because I'm pretty sure they have it on digital because it already came out on digital already. Like you can probably go to a website or something like that and watch this.
Yeah, just cartoon has it. Just get it going and watching it. But if you get to the floor, we're gonna get to the plot here, and also as well, getting spoilers. If you say we don't see it, there is. All we can tell you as well, all I can say is there is after credits scene, and we ain't gonna talk about the spoilers again. Watch the movie before you watch this. But just fair warning.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get into plot right now, which involves a lot of spoilers, and we're gonna give you guys our thoughts after we talk about the plot. All right, so the movie begins while touring at Powers Industrial. Barbara Gordon witnesses a powerful generator being stolen by the Foot Clan, and also spots 4 metahumans during the robbery. She relays the information to Batman, who fights the Foot Clan at Wayne Enterprises before he is defeated by the Shredder, which is a brutal fight scene, by the way. We'll talk about that more later. The 4 metahumans Batgirl was referring to are the legendary Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who have arrived in Gotham to stop Shredder's schemes and find out who his new ally is. We both know. After defending Wayne Enterprises from Penguin, the Turtles meet Batman in an alleyway and proceed to fight him, as both sides believe the other is working with Shredder. The Turtles are forced to retreat when Batman gains the upper hand on them with his superior fighting prowess. After researching Batman and his reported location, Donatello manages to lead the Turtles into the Batcave, where they have a brief scuffle with Robin. After Batman and Batgirl arrive, the Turtles introduce themselves and offer their assistance to the Bat family when they realize they have the same goal. Robin reveals to the group that Shredder is working with Ra's al Ghul. I'm gonna. I have to talk about the fact that they made that. They do say Ra's, but they say Roz too, which it's actually supposed to be Ra's, but we'll talk about that.
That's the person I think. Okay.
And the League of Assassins. In exchange for the secrets of the Lazarus Pit, Shredder and his subordinates aid Ra's in building a machine that will throw Gotham into chaos by infecting everyone in the city with mutagen and the Joker's venom. The two break into Arkham Asylum, where Joker gives them the formula for his venom in exchange for a canister of mutagen. The Bat family and the Turtles are alerted of an incident in Arkham Asylum by Commissioner Gordon, where they discovered that Joker has used the mutagen to transfer all of the inmates and himself into mutant animals. The heroes face off against the mutated rogues gallery, and Joker injects Batman with the mutagen, and Venom combination turn him into an unhinged mutant bat. We'll talk about that because that was fucking scary.
It was.
It was creepy as hell. After defeating Joker, the heroes use Batgirl and Donatello's retro mutagen to cure Batman and the inmates, but realized it was all a distraction for Shredder and Ra's al Ghul to get the Wayne Enterprises Cloud Seeder from Penguin. As Batman recovers in the Batcave, the two teams find out their villains are launching their machine at Ace Chemicals. Batman initially orders the Turtles to leave Gotham due to their impulsiveness, but Raphael convinces them that they're better off working together to learn from their mistakes. The two groups manage to take down most of the Foot Clan and the League of Assassins before confronting Shredder and Ra's al Ghul. Leonardo defeats Ra's. Batman and Raphael take down Shredder, and Donnie and Michelangelo destroy the machine before it activates. The debris from the ensuing explosion knocks Shredder into a vat of chemicals and blows up the plant. Before the Turtles depart Gotham, Batman treats the heroes to pizza. And thus, we get into the post-credit scene that my partner was referring to. Shredder is revealed to have survived the explosion. He now strongly resembles Joker and starts laughing maniacally.
There it is.
Thus ending Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes and a Half Shell. Turtle Power. Sorry.
In the Dark Knight, we're together. Yeah, I want to start this off. I just want to say that when I watched this, I'm like, holy hell, how can you not sit there and say two of mine and Grim's favorites from childhood in one huge movie? And yeah, they were comics before, we know, we can't forget about the comics, but two of our favorites in the movie together fighting, two bad guys from different worlds, different, cities, and just a combination of that. I love the action. Also, there's also a comedy. I think about Michelangelo. I can tell. That's why I can't stop laughing about that. It was so funny in this film. But now he's going to after that post-credit scene. After we've seen Shredder turn into like a Joker now, what is going to happen? Is there going to be another film? I certainly hope so, because I want to see what happens now that we saw that post-credit scene. There's got to be another Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover.
I hope so. I'm kind of agreeing with you a little bit with that. I hope so. I hope that there's another one of these. For those of you who are probably going to watch my Batman Hush reaction later on, I've been looking forward to that just as long as I've been looking forward to this one. Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was funny. It had the comedy to it. It had, it had the comedy to it. It had some drama to it. It had some good action scenes in this movie, and I enjoyed the fuck out of this movie.
I did too.
But what do you think? What do you think, man? What do you think the future Do you think that they might make another one of these? I hope
I
so.
think I hope so. I mean I really want them to because now they can't leave us with what we just saw at the end of the credits with Shredder becoming like the Joker like form. You know, something has got to give. If Shredder were to go back to New York, or maybe we do a film where Shredder comes back to New York and he's still in that state, the Joker like state, how will the Turtles be able to beat him? The Turtles will have to, call Batman for help again. You know what I mean? They have to do it. I mean, they can't leave us hanging with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that was complete. That was a complete 180
Yeah.
that they did with
Well,
Shredder, and we've seen
yeah.
in live action form and also cartoon form. You cannot beat the Shredder and think, oh, he's not gonna come back. He's gonna come back somehow. But when uh but when you say that he survived he survived a vat of freaking chemicals,
Yeah.
getting thrown into a vat of chemicals, and then coming out looking like a fucking creepy version of the Joker. That's saying something. That's that and then also leaving it off leaving it off there and then just saying fuck it. You know what I mean? No,
No.
you got to tell another story with
Yeah.
this shit. And I'm hoping that they do another one with Batman
Yeah.
teaming up with the Turtles again. This
Yeah.
time I'm hoping that the Turtles that they'll be able to defeat Shredder now that he's in this state. Now that he's in
Yeah.
his uh
Joker form.
you know what I mean? So but
And that once and for all, you know what I'm saying? Once and for all, they have to stop Shredder, and he cannot come back. I mean, if you looked in, like, if you watched the original movies, which him and I did, if you remember, they do betray in the first one, they thought he was dead, but he wasn't. He
yeah.
comes back. See how that worked there? But then, of course, at the end of part two, he does officially, we don't see the end of that. But think about it, though. Now, in the animated, they thought they beat him, but he's still not dead. So I hope the next film, I hope they do fight him with Batman again, and they do, once for all, maybe finally put the Shredder away for good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And by the way, speaking of the Turtles, this is not the only time we're gonna do anything Ninja Turtles related.
Oh, no, no.
Coming very very soon. Coming very soon. You think that this is the only time we're gonna do Ninja Turtle shit? Hell no.
You're
We'll
dead
be
wrong.
doing all three of the original live action films coming up very soon on Back in Time, and I can't wait for that. Stay on the lookout for those reviews coming up very soon.
Yep. Yeah, it will be the original first part one, and it will be part two, Secret Reviews, and of course part three, where they go back to old times in Japan. So yeah, it's going to be a great time with those three original films that him and I saw, growing up and stuff. So yeah, thank you for that. And also we have more to come as well for this channel, and we'll also share that with you, later on down the line. So.
Yeah. But I give this 10 out of 10.
Yes.
I know I'm not alone with this. I know that Dark Knight 97 feels the same because
10 out of 10. Yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman together in one movie. What better way to what a crossover between
Yeah.
between the Dark Knight and the Heroes on the Half Shell. These
Yeah.
I've always wanted since I was a kid, and I know that Dark Knight 97 feels the same. We've always wanted to see what it would be like for Batman to be with the Turtles, or Batman to be with any hero, with any other type of hero, and stuff like that.
Cartoons and to watch it. Two series and I watched growing up. You had the original Turtle series. You had the Batman animated series. And at my heart, I think about it. Me and him, I always had that wonder. What would happen if Batman met our Heroes in the Half Shell? Ninja Turtles crossover. What would happen? So yes, I mean him and I, we grew up on Batman. We grew up on the Ninja Turtles, dude. That was just two of our favorites. Just two of our. I get them four. Think about it. Two of your favorite heroes being together, working
Yeah. So coming up next, we got another review coming up next for you guys. This is going to be for Back in Time, as we go back to 1992 with a Walt Disney classic. That's coming up next. Stay tuned. Guys, I'm as always Mr. Green Phone 2 with Dark 987, and we'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace out and have a wonderful day. Laters!